Hello everyone, I am PyroFalkon and this is Monster Rancher 4. In the last episode we generated Cupcake. We are not quite to her first match yet, but instead we are going through the D class with Aruda and hopefully getting her up the ranks. She should be happier now and hopefully will be gaining some stat points. So also in the last episode I mentioned that for these early tournaments I will be doing the AMAs, because that will be good, and we have a backlog of 40 as I record this, so definitely keep them coming, because we will be tearing through these AMAs pretty quickly. So, the next AMA I've got comes from Kayla, who asks, are we going to see a Digimon Let's Play on the channel besides Redigitize, with the release of Digimon Survive coming soon? I don't know what Digimon Survive is, but I have wanted to do a Digimon for the channel once this got around, as far as me being the Monster Rancher guy, or at least that's what my channel is known for, as small as it may be. Oof. Digimon has always been on my radar. Also because I've never played a Digimon game. That said, I will not make promises, because as I'm recording this, it's January 2nd. My tax season is coming up. I am a tax preparer. I have no idea how long that's going to take me or how touch and go the tax season will be. And plus, let us not forget that as I'm recording this, Evil Genius 2 is probably around the corner, even though it does not have an official release date yet. But once Evil Genius 2 happens, the entire channel is going to pivot to Evil Genius for a while. It's just what's going to have to happen. So yeah, man. I'm not going to promise we're going to have Digimon anytime soon. But would I like to? Yes, I want to have a Digimon game. I just want to play a Digimon game at some point. I mean, again, I've just never played one, so I would like to play one. Okay, so everyone can train this week, other than Ash Girl, who is tired. This is probably going to push Macbeth, but I don't care. Aruda, you needed... God, it's so hard to keep track of 5 monsters. You needed life and speed and accuracy. Let's put you on the other target for this week. And then Samara, you need intelligence and nothing else. Okay, so let's put you on the magic book. Cool. Alright, that should be stats for days for everybody, hopefully. Macbeth. Okay, 3 gets scolded, 5 gets praised. 3 gets scolded, 5 gets praised. Damn, she was tired and still managed to break 90%. And 3 gets scolded. See, I had a feeling that'd be too much for her, but... Oh yeah, wow, she got super tired from that. Gosh, man. Being fat really does impact fatigue heavily. Oof, we need to start getting Macbeth down in weight a little bit. Since we're off this week, I think I'm going to head over to the town and buy some vitamins. How much money do we have? $11,000. So I could only buy 11 vitamins at best. Alright. Since Macbeth is our best chance to get to the S class, then I will only feed Macbeth vitamins, and then everybody else we're just gonna have to deal with it until we can start affording more. And we'll get there. All I have to do is go on some adventures, and we can start affording some of the better foods, but it's so rough. Oof. Okay. Alright, it's fair. Or fine. Alright. We'll deal with it. Okay, next question comes to us from the green thing. Okay, there was audio. I got scared every time I don't hear audio. I'm like, dear God, please don't do that. Who's up today? Let's see. Macbeth is up today. Alright. Oh, God. Macbeth, please rest. Maybe I should have rested you twice. That's fine. Ash Girl, you need to keep working on life unless you're at 250 at this point. You're close. Okay. See, I'm learning my lesson. Aruda probably shouldn't do the target again. Yeah. Alright, you have your orders, ladies. Yes, good job, Ash Girl. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, I wish I could double praise you. Well done. It puts her over 250, so I can move her off of... where's your... What's your next worst stat? Accuracy? I'm gonna have to do another match with her. I can't remember what all she needed. Okay, Macbeth, you get food. Because today is fight day. Have a squad. Because I want you full, but... she's still not fully focused or fully rested, for that matter. Ugh. Oh, wait, I got the vitamins for her. What the hell am I doing? Oh, well. Okay. See, the banana's probably the right thing for Aruda because she's not fully filling up. Probably the same with Samara. I bet she won't fully fill up here. Yeah. I wonder if that's for the best. Because then I'm not overfeeding them. Huh. Yeah, I love Monster Rancher 4. I learn something new about it every time I play it. Okay. Anyway, the green thing has asked me... Well, first of all, he said, hey, pirates. I assume that's Pyro. And he was... got auto-corrected on his phone or something. But anyway, have I ever played Crackdown? If so, have I ever played the second one? It has some crazy DLC. I did play the first Crackdown, and I enjoyed it. I was one of the rare people who got Crackdown to get Crackdown. Or maybe I got it free from Xbox Live Gold or whatever. Oh, geez. This is not off to a good start. Yep, this is not off to a good start. Because Crackdown, the original, was bundled with, I think, the Halo 2 demo or something on the Xbox 360. And most people got it just to get the demo of Halo 2 or whatever. But I am not a Halo guy. But Crackdown interested me, so I did wind up getting it. Somehow, some way. And I enjoyed it. It wasn't anything all that special. It was pretty much a GTA clone crossed over with a superhero-like game where you just kind of jumped around and grabbed baubles, like little spheres to power your character up. There were some interesting concepts, such as the idea of being able to shoot and limb target your opponent, which is kind of strange in a 3D action-y game that you would have the time to do that, but it worked out pretty well. It was okay. Oh, God. Okay, Macbeth, you need speed. You need speed and life. And accuracy. You need everything. You need speed, life, and accuracy. I mean, he's only got a 50% chance to hit. Less than, but... Yeah. But... I mean, we can't we can't have you do that. Come on, you got this. Okay, good. I should have used the hearts, heart lore, so I could keep his guts in check while I was doing that. 2 down, 3 to go. How many crackdowns are they down to? Crackdown to 2 at this point. 3? But all the ones I wind up hearing, like every one that came out was supposedly worse than the one before it. So Crackdown was never really on my list. And I'm not really much of an action-y gamer anyway, usually. So it wasn't really my cup of tea, regardless. Oh, I get more accuracy from the Heart Lore ones. Good. Suck it. Okay, so that didn't really do much guts damage, but I need the accuracy boost anyway, so... Ow. Well, somersault this, dick! See, I can backflip too, asshole. Yeah. Oh, screw your final guts. Stay down. Thank you. 3 down, 2 to go. Kalo asks, which console generation do you think was the best in your life so far? I would say the PlayStation 2. It certainly elevated the entire video game genre industry. That's the word, industry. Way better than anything else. The PlayStation 1 needed to happen. And of course, everything that came after the PS2 really elevated the graphics and everything. But for sheer gameplay and the ability to futz with the console and figure out how to really get the most out of a console, you can't beat the PS2, man. Yeah, I realize, or remember, the starting game of the PS2, one of the earlier games of the PS2 was Grand Theft Auto 3, which didn't know how to properly streamload itself, which is why there were 3 islands, and whenever you changed islands, you had to go through this long loading screen just to get through it, just to get to it. And then by the time the PlayStation 2 was ending its life, you had Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, which had 0 loading and an infinitely large map, or functionally infinitely large map, that it could stream load as necessary. That is... I'm basically fighting a giant chicken. I'm fighting a giant chicken right now. So that's not bad. I can keep his guts in check with this Windy Lance, and it's just better accuracy. Not by a tremendous amount, but 4 percentage points at this juncture? That's pretty good. So yeah, also toward the end of the PlayStation 2 lifespan was Final Fantasy XII, which had such good graphics for its time that even critics at the time when they played Final Fantasy XII didn't realize when they switched from cutscene to live rendering of the engine, which is something huge. And I had Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3, which were both very big leaps. The sheer variety of games on the PlayStation 2 were incredible. I mean, it was pretty much the perfect console generation. But I say that also knowing that's nostalgia talking, partly because that game came out when I was still in high school, or the console generation came out when I was still in high school. And so nostalgia is a big factor that I am aware of. So that could be part of the reason why I hold it in such high regard. But, you know, there is no question that a lot of really good games and important games came out during that generation. I am not going to be an old man who is going to scream that back in those days games were good and now they're not. That's stupid. But, I mean, dude, Monster Rancher 4 came out on the PlayStation 2. Like, it's so good. It was very, very good. About the only thing the PlayStation 2 didn't have a lot of was strategy games that are best designed for, say, a mouse and keyboard. But Even that's not even accurate, because they had Romance of the Three Kingdoms. They had Romance of the Three Kingdoms 7, 8, 9, and 10. All of which were extremely good. Oh, 9 was but... Oh, man. Anyway. Point is, PlayStation 2. That's the answer to that question. Samara, you need to work on your intelligence. Let's put you on the magic book. Okay. You have your orders, ladies. Praise 1, praise 5. That's what I want to see. No scolds. Praise 1, praise 5. And Cupcake did really well, given that she's still doing the tiny exercises rather than being on a machine, so... Yeah, man. This looks good. We might have turned a corner here. Praise 1, praise 5. Who's 5? Samara is 5. Okay. And then I just need to do a food check. Next AMA comes from Lyserg177, our mod in Discord, who also goes by Princess Mark. And food check looks good. Although they're going to need some food next week. Mark asks, what's my favorite Britishism? There aren't that many that I even remember, although I do play Football Manager a lot, and one of the ones that sticks out at me is that... shit, how does it go? It's basically like the boys give him a bit of a stick because he can't do something. It's basically busting your balls. That would be the American equivalent. But it's giving him a bit of the stick, which I like. There are a few others that I really like from a practical standpoint. One of the ones I say often is with respect, because that's not really an Americanism. But I think it's very nice, so I tend to say it. Who's fighting? Our top two, right? Yeah, Ash Girl and Macbeth. Alright. Yeah, I just like the phrase with respect. It's very nice, and it is what it is. Like, it is with respect. Oh, Aruda. That was terrible. The only American equivalent I have to with respect is maybe the American military permission to speak freely, but that even isn't really that equivalent, so I don't think there is an American version of with respect. But anyway, I don't think that counts really as a Britishism anyway. It's just something that is in Britain that we don't really say here, so I don't know if you count that or not. There was another one that I liked that I read recently, but shit! I need to give her vitamins! But I don't remember now what it is, so that doesn't help us very much. I did just stumble upon it. I need to read or watch more British stuff so I can answer that better. I used to watch, or I should say my mom used to get a lot of British comedies. Very classic ones that probably those of you, even who are in Britain, may not have heard of them, because I don't know how long-lasting they are, or whether it'd be in your wheelhouse. But my mom was a big fan of the shows Yes, Prime Minister and Are You Being Served? And I learned several Britishisms watching those, but I don't know how outdated they are at this point. So, it is what it is. Although I do read a lot of the BBC for their news, and it's really funny seeing the differences in the languages. Like how curb is spelled differently. That threw me the first time I saw it. I think first time I read that was in the context of something Lewis Hamilton was doing in the F1 in an F1 race. This car hit the curb, and I was like, that's not how you spell curb, BBC. It's more logical, but but that's not how you spell. Oh, shit. I should have had Ash Girl as the number 2. Okay. Oh, God, it's a Mochi. Here, tag out. Good follow-up. What? Wait, why? Why did that suddenly do no damage? Damn, Macbeth, you need to... Oh, yeah, Macbeth. She's not the... There we go. That'll do the damage. Okay, hold that thought. Get him, Macbeth. Follow up. Nice. Tag out. Starlight. Ah! Again. Ah! Uh-oh. Oh, that was friggin' nothing. Cursed. Tag out. Screw you and your curse. Windy Lance. Yeah, suck it, Lothar. You partnering with a Mochi bastard. Okay, good job, team. Wow, that is a really effective and efficient team. I like them. So in the next episode, we will finish out this tournament, do more AMAs, and continue to climb the ranks. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you again tomorrow for another episode.